What's up, guys? In this video, Vet Talk, I wanted to talk about the winner's blueprint, okay? Those who persist will win. Those who resist will lose. So, get my workout in. I think I'm at like a point in life where I'm like, oh, grind, right? And then I realized I just need to let go because I have the blueprint to success and I just need to stick to it and just continue to do it without expecting any results. Like always looking for results in real life, like looking for, oh, what's the outcome? Where's the car? Where's the girl? Where's this? Where's that? And just do it for the love of doing it and understanding that I am blessed in life. So I'm out here getting my workout in, continuing to do that every single day. No drinking, none of partying, whatever. I'm just out here kind of on a mission to stay healthy, fit, physically, spiritually, mentally, financially. Your boy, fit to flourish. Let's get this football workout in.
I get those goosebumps every time you sing one three. You do it when you're riding. Why they on me? Why they on me? I'm flying, sipping low key. I'm sipping low key and honest, rider. I get those goosebumps every time you come around. Yeah, you ease my mind. You make everything feel fine. Worry about those comments. I'm way too numb. Yeah, this way too dumb. Yeah, I get those goosebumps every time. I need that heartbeat. Throw that to the side.
All right, just got done with my workout. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, why did I start this? And then I'm starting to get through the workout and I'm like, damn, this feels good. So at first I'm like, oh man, why did I start this when your muscles are like super duper just fucking stiff? And then after that I get the ball rolling and I get in the best shape of my life, and then I see the results in the mirror. So it's all worth it. But let's get it. So along the lines of sticking to the blueprint, one thing that I learned about life is that you can't take everything too seriously. And we often do a lot better in moments when we're playful. Because when you're playful, you're relaxed. You're not in that fight or flight mode. You're able to think more clear. So you're able to think clearly. But whenever you're in a state of taking something too seriously or wanting something too bad, you're not able to be in that flow state. You're not able to make decisions with clarity. You're always flustered. Okay, and the way that my mind works is whenever I'm in that joyful state, I feel like I feel no pressure, like in my chest. I feel no pressure. I'm able to just breathe and kind of have fun like a child, right? A lot of the time, we need to have that imagination like a child, where you let your imagination run, and you're playful, you're joyful, and you're not worried. You're free from worry. And it's only when we become adults and we're conditioned to think about scarcity and lack, jobs, all this stuff. When we're forced to think about that stuff, it's then when it feels like the world is caving in on you, and you have that heavy pressure on your chest. It feels like there's a gorilla on your back, right? So along the line of sticking with the blueprint, make sure that you're feeling like it's playful. Make sure you're enjoying the process. Okay. One of the quotes that I love, I believe it's by Aristotle or Plato or something like that, but one of the quotes that I love is that the issue of the human issue is that man takes seriously what the gods take for fun. So that's basically just saying that people who are getting to become their highest version, or the gods, so to speak, they are people who are enjoying the process. They understand that this is nothing but a dream, nothing but a playground to create, right? So in that process, in the blueprint, make sure that you're enjoying the process and have fun. All right, so while filming this content, my phone fell and my screen is cooked. Screen is cooked. I'll show it with my other phone. But my screen is cooked, so now I got to go to the mall. Yeah, part of the blueprint. You got to stay clean. All right, on the way to the mall, I might as well get a lineup. So I'm going to get a lineup. Simple fit here. Damn, Daniel, with the Vans.
I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When we all around, throw that to the side. When I'm pulling up right beside you, pop star Lil Mariah. When I text a cute gay and wildness, throw a stack on the Bible. Never Snapchat or took Molly. She fought through plenty, her and all.
Alrighty, we got Corvette, and then we got a red one here too. So we got my black one, and then we got my red one. No, I'm just kidding. We got a red one here though. Looks like probably the same 3LT package. So I decided to stop at Cantina Viejo. Got the tequila sunrise chilling. Alright, so we got the tacos, the Cantina fries. That cheese is fire, by the way. My tequila sunrise. Just vibing out here watching some foosball. This whole entire game of life is all about following the blueprint. Are you following the blueprint? Are you remaining in one frequency? Are you remaining in that state of being? Are you being right now who you desire to be right now? There is no other time than right now. You have no effect on the past. You have no effect on the future. The only thing that you could do is act in the direction of your desire right now. So what do I mean by following the blueprint? I've been talking to a lot of people in my same space of growth in terms of growing spiritually, physically, mentally, and financially. All right, that's what this whole channel is about. You might see me trading. You might see me showing the whip, showing the workouts, showing how my routine when I go to the pharmacy, when I'm teaching students, when I'm teaching students in stocks, when I'm teaching students in medicine, when I'm reading, my routines, right? All of this is about growing spiritually, physically, mentally, and financially. It's a lifestyle. It is not a diet. Diets are not blueprints. They're intermissions in life. A lifestyle is when you completely surrender to that old version, or surrender to the new version of yourself by letting go of the old version of yourself. And this came up in a conversation yesterday. Shout out to Darform. In an interview, and in some of the other interviewers or interviewees that I've had in my Elite Traders series, some of the traders that I've mentored that are making quite good money right now. But this all came about in that conversation yesterday. He brought up a very good point. He said, hey, the New England Patriots, when they play football, they might have a boring style of playing, right? They're throwing the ball not really too far down the field. They're getting small chunks, but they're eating away at the yardage. They're getting first downs. Next thing you know, they're in the end zone because they stuck to the plan. Okay, they stuck to the plan. But if throw a couple short balls, and then lob a long ball and just hope someone's downfield to catch it. You can throw interceptions, okay? That will get you off track. So he mentioned, he said, I realized that my success in trading is all about doing the things that I know that I should be doing, okay? And letting go of my old self, who was always gambling and trading, like always just YOLOing into earnings plays and YOLOing into this, even though I know I shouldn't be doing it. And that feeling of knowing that you shouldn't be doing it is you resisting the success that is ahead, okay? It's resisting the success that's ahead. So I thought about this and I was like, dang, that's probably the deepest thing I've ever heard. It was pretty crazy. was like, dang, anyone who's struggling in life is because you're resisting the change. You're resisting the change. How are you resisting the change? Well, essentially, you're not following the blueprint. You have the blueprint. He said, I have that blueprint in my back pocket. And because I now have that blueprint of success, I still don't want to give up the old me, and I keep doing old habits. And whenever I'm in a desperate need of getting out of a bad situation, I'll pull that blueprint out. Instead of taking the blueprint and following it every single day, remaining in that one frequency, that one vibration. Buzzwords again, right? So instead of going back and forth, which is causing you to self-sabotage, you need to remain in that frequency. Another example here is myself, actually. So my brother, big fitness influencer online, he was like, hey man, you're out of shape. And every now and then I would work out, and then I would come home and I would just eat whatever I want to eat. I'd eat fast food, Taco Bell, McDonald's, like Arby's. Was disgusting. All right, it was disgusting. Like all these fatty fast foods with thousands and thousands of calories. And he was like, hey, you're a doctor in medicine, bro. Like, you know that essentially to lose weight, you just need less calories coming in. You just need to be in a caloric deficit. So you need to take in less calories, okay? You just need to take in less calories. So you need to be in a caloric deficit. And I was eating away my workouts. Like I would work out and I'd be like, oh, I worked so hard, I deserve this food, or I deserve that food. I'll eat this big pizza by myself. Dude, I would eat an extra large pizza from Marco's and a calzone all by myself. And then later I would go to Taco Bell and get me some, like 3 chalupas and a cheesy beefy burrito melt, like 3 beefy burrito melts. And then I would go eat some gummies. And then I would, like, it was disgusting, bro. It was like, I'm telling you, like 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day, when someone my size should be eating somewhere near 2,200 calories, right? 2,200 calories a day, or even 2,500 calories a day would be fine. I was eating near 5,000 to 6,000 calories a day. And I was wondering, man, I'm working so hard in the gym. Why am I not losing weight? I'm not following the blueprint. The blueprint is, yeah, go ahead and do the hard work. But as long as what you're taking in is more than what you're putting out, you're not in a calorie deficit. All you need to do is eat a little bit less. So that's why a lot of people online are like kind of like shaming fat people, I guess, people who are out of shape. I try not to shame. I just say, hey, if you desire to be in the best shape of your life or be the highest version of yourself, I'm trying to inspire and show people that it is good to desire. But if you desire to be in the best shape of your life, which is a good thing because you'll be healthy, you'll have more energy, you'll be able to help others. But if you desire to be in the best shape of your life, the blueprint is simple. Take in less calories. That's it. Take in less calories. I know I've seen people hit the gym with me every single day for months. Okay, nothing changed for them. And then I go to the gym at the same time, but like I do less stuff than they do, and my whole I just got sculpted, and they're asking me, yo, what did you do, man? Like, what's the secret? What's the secret? The secret is remaining in the state of the wish fulfilled, persisting, okay? Persisting in the blueprint. The blueprint, it could be, sometimes it's slow and steady, but one day everything will just change because you stuck to the blueprint. Life rewards those who persist through trials, tribulations, through everything. Those who persist and remain in that one vibration, that one frequency, life will reward you. So they said, what did you do? And literally all I did was I stuck to the plan. Every day I tracked my calories, made sure I was below 2,200, and went to sleep. And I literally worked out less than I was before, but my results were so drastic because I stuck to the simple plan that life gave me. And I trusted in the unfolding, in the uncertainty that may happen, but I stuck to the unfolding of the blueprint. And it's like that for trading too. In the interviews we talked about it, and we were like, hey, what's the secret for being profitable? Everyone's always like, oh, how do you get profitable? And it's such everyone's chasing it, and as long as you're chasing something, that means that something's running away from you. You have to just be the person, be in that vibration, be in the vibration of someone who is profitable. What does that look like? Well, again, the blueprint is so simple. Your losses need to be smaller than your wins. Does that mean your wins need to be like $1 million bajillion like the fake traders show online? No. No, it doesn't need to be $1 million bajillion dollars. You can have $100 win and you can have a $50 loss. You're profitable. You made 50 bucks. Okay? Your loss just needs to be smaller than your wins. Again, you're in a cash deficit, like a calorie deficit. Taking in when you're eating, just eat less. When you're losing, just lose smaller. Okay? When you're winning, you don't need to win bigger. You just need to lose smaller. Okay? So essentially, just stick to the plan, and eventually you will land in a place that you have never seen before. You're gonna be unrecognizable, but you're gonna be like, oh man, I stuck to the blueprint. And then how do you maintain that? How do you maintain that? Because a lot of people will self-sabotage, and a lot of people will then like give everything back, right? And the reason you give everything back is because you don't continue to do the things that got you to be successful. And that's another thing that was brought up in the interview. You stick to the blueprint, okay? So it's like, oh, okay, well, oh, dang, I'm so successful now. What do I do now? Stick to the blueprint because you want to continue to be successful, all right? So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. If you're losing in life, this is why. You need to stick to the blueprint. And life is a lot more simple than you believe. It's a lot more simple than you believe. But life is all about faith, belief, love, energy, and growth, all right? It's about growth. Sometimes it's going to take a long time to see the growth appear, like a seed you planted in the ground, and you're going to be checking every day. Oh, is the tree there yet? Is the tree there yet? No. So like when you first start your business or you first start trading or whatever you're doing, you're going to be like, is the $1 million there yet? Stop checking the 3D reality and trust in the beautiful unfolding of life, because life is a lot more simple than you think. It just takes belief, patience, and that growth will come to you. Alrighty, that concludes the vlog. Yo, your boy got that fresh ass haircut. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube-y stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed, but remember that you can either resist or persist in the state of the wish fulfilled. So keep following, and I will give you that inspiration, all about dedication, being fit physically, spiritually, mentally, and financially. It's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish, and I'm out.